So this is the end product of the guava duff. This is how it looks when it's done. And to start, I didn't mention that the guava has seeds. And so for us to separate the guava seeds from the shell, we have to peel the guava and then cut it in half, take the seeds out, put it in a bowl, and then the shell from the guava, we put that in a different bowl. And then we cut that up, and that is how it looked in the guava duff, where we cut it up. And from the seed, we use that as the puree. We strain that, and we get the puree. We get the sorry. We get the puree from the seeds. And so that's the way we start the guava before we cut up the shell and use the shell to put in the dough. And so in this video, I had already done that to make it easier to speed up the process. So when you saw the guava shell, I had already cut them up, and I already have the puree in section off. And so that's why it was so fast. But some people do that just before they begin their process of making a guava duff. They take the whole guava, peel it, and then cut it in half and separate it. But I did that before. So that is how you prepare the guava. Now let's make the duff. Enjoy the video. Bye. Okay, today we are making Bahamian guava duff. Really, it's for Father's Day, which is tomorrow. And now I'm going to start the dough. And these are the ingredients that I'm using for the dough. This is like 3 cups of flour. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoonful of salt. Not quite. I don't want it salt. Okay, and then I'm going to add the baking powder, which is so important to this dough. I'm going to add, that's 1 teaspoonful.
Tablespoon.
1 tablespoonful, sorry. Okay. 2, I need a tablespoon for each cup of flour. Okay, that's 2. This is 3. 3 tablespoons of baking powder. The ingredient is the Crisco. I'm gonna add, this is a half a cup of Crisco. Then the water. I'm going to use my hands. I have to wash my hands again. So I'm going to use my hand to mix the flour, the baking powder, the salt, and the butter together. Water until we get it in the form of a dough. Nice and soft. It should be nice and soft. This is not too soft and not too hot. soft enough to knead together dough. Okay, I need a counter space to knead the dough. Clean syrup. That's about a cup of water for 3 cups of flour. That's about a cup of water. Well, it depends on how much flour you're using.
Do you need to flour your surface?
Yeah, I can do that right now. I can't flour it too much. I can't flour the surface too much because it will interfere with my baking powder.
And can you tell them about the importance of Robin Hood flour?
Well, yes, you have to. If you can, if you can find Robin Hood flour, because I tried using other flour and it just didn't work because Robin Hood flour is what I use. It's the best. This is what the Robin Hood flour looks like. It's the best. Either Robin Hood, not Pillsbury, Purity flour or OK flour. But the Pillsbury flour, no, that does not make a good dough at all.
Oh, I hear our pot boiling.
Yeah, the pot is okay, now this is the water that is about to boil. It isn't boiled. It needs to boil a little bit more. This is the water that I'm going to rest the dough in. And I will let it cook for about 45 minutes.
And that's about 6
And
cups
that's about 6 cups of water with a rock that I'm going to rest the dough on when it's ready. Right. To add the guava in this dough. And then, after the guava, see that? The dough should be not too sticky. Your dough should look like this. It should be not too soft and not too hard. Your dough should look like that. This is I think this is a perfect dough. Just the way I would like it to be. Or the way it should be. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dough so that I can add the guava.
What is the thickness of your dough? How thick should it be?
Yeah, about, this is like half an inch. Half. About half an inch thickness, so that the guava will not seep out as it boils. Yeah, should look like that. About half. Okay, add the guava.
You could get another Duff.
You want another one?
Mm-hmm.
A smaller one.
Oh, the same
Just
size
one.
it look like. Because you could even cut them up. To get it to spread more.
Yeah. I guess so.
It smells pretty.
Yeah, wipe that right there for me. Mm-hmm. I don't want a little fit to go off. Yeah, right. Okay, there you go. Now we're gonna roll this. And as you roll, you can close the corners so that the guava will not seep out. And then we're gonna put this in a foil. So this is what the dough should look like. Rest it on the foil and not close it up too tight so that the steam can get in there. Okay, now we're gonna put it in the bag that we call dough bag for steaming purposes. Okay.
You can also use a
You can
pillowcase.
use also, or you can use a cheesecloth.
This fabric is similar to cheesecloth, but for technicality purposes, this is muslin cloth we're using.
Okay. Okay, now.
That's how you want your water.
This is how your water's supposed to go. And you rest it in there like that. You will open a little so the steam can get in. Okay. Now, this will be boiling for about 45 minutes.
And do not open.
Do not open the pot while it's boiling. Ready? We're gonna open the pot. The dough should be ready. Let's see. Oh, wow.
Oh my. Oops.
Oh, wow. Looks good to me. Ooh.
Uh-oh, he's calling. You want to flip it
I
over?
wanted to flip it over. Okay, there you go. That's what I want.
Very soft.
Very soft.
Yep.
Yep. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Remember that your butter should be room temperature and really soft so it can combine well with the sugar. Ready? Okay, there we go now. We're going to start with the sauce for the guava duff. And the ingredients, the first ingredients here is butter. And normally I would use butter with no salt and confectionate sugar. So I'm going to combine the butter and the confectionate sugar together. This is 1 cup of sugar. We're going to need at least about, depends on how much sauce we're going to make. I think I'm going to make, I'm going to use at least about 3 to 4 cups of confectionate sugar. for this amount. Okay, that's 2. I think I'll use 3. One more. 3 cups of affectionate sugar and about a cup of milk, heavy cream. Okay, let's add this. Sugar. Okay, now we're going to use a mixer. Okay. Have to beat it together so we can get a 1 cup of heavy cream. I'll pour the rest of it as we go along. Heavy cream. And this is 3 cups of confectionery sugar. So this should be
You need more sugar still?
Okay, I added the puree, and then I added the vanilla, which is about 2 teaspoonfuls of vanilla. And then the next thing, the last thing is the brandy, about a half a cup of brandy. And this is what we get. This is what the sauce looks like after that is done. And this is right, and that's the way it should look when you put it over the top.
Live and direct, this one is called Come Go